We'll start. I would like to say that it was unexpected, really exciting journey for me till November 20 for nowadays. And I would like to start from some members' progress during these years, 2019 and 2020. Our members were active, and 21 members have reached their own individual education goals. As you know, we have pathways, and every member close pathways. So level 1 completed 14 people during these years, level 2 3 members, level 3 3 members as well, level 4 1 person, and also as Ina has mentioned, our members had success at area and division level contests. Also, we provided encouraging programs for our members to encourage them be more active and to take part in agenda in our activities. During July 2019, I'm sorry, and December 19, we had best role performance, and from January 20 till now, we have members activity program. We encourage every person to volunteering, to take roles or speeches as well, and become active, have more points, and get more presence as well. Also, I would like to mention that according to these programs, we have volunteers for the roles and speeches in agenda for 2 or even 3 weeks in advance. And I think it's a good and great way how to match activities and agenda together. Also, I would like to say a couple words about my personal goals during this year. I became HR manager for a while because you involve people to take roles and speeches and encourage people and explain some technical issues about each role. And it's really interesting for me as well, because I have known a lot about roles as well. I became multitasking because I improved my time management skills during these years, because you need to take care about a lot of activities and members as well. It's sometimes challenging, but it's interesting too. Also, sometimes I became a psychologist while I was building personal communications with our members, because every member is unique, and you need to advise something or to explain a role in such a way as this person need. Some members like one roles and avoid others, so it's a great possibility to build communications in a new level. Of course, I meet people from all over the world in our offline meetings, and also when we were traveling to Bratislava, it was a great experience for me too. I built my strategic planning skills as well during this year, and also I discovered more points about Zoom and Google Forms during our online meetings as well. Overall, I would like to say thank you for this wonderful experience and wonderful years. First of all, I would like to say thank you to our officers team for their support and encouraging and advices. And also I would like to say thank you all our members and welcome guests because they were involved and active as well. Thank you so much for these incredible years. Thank you. And just a second. Так.
Okay, thank you, Kate, very much. We truly appreciate your dedication and your presentation. And I want to call to tell a few words as well, our VP of Public Relations, Nataly Parubocha.
Hello, everyone. I hope I won't have problems showing my presentation. Oh, bingo, I don't have problems. So let's start. I switch on my timer to be on time. It all started 2 years ago when the president of, when the president of Dnipro Hills Club at that time called me and offered, it is faithful called, written on the over there on the slide, and offered me to, why not being vice president of public relationships of the club, and why not promoting the club and inviting people. And I decided, why not indeed? That was the condition under which I took that decision, and I started creating. My first designs, my first experiments were really bright, and the texts were really unique to each event, new text, it was to each event. Sometimes the designs were really, I was trying to be creative, but they were really eclectic. However, I was thinking this is the top of my VPPR career. And when a year ago, the time has come to find a successor, the next person to obtain, to occupy that position of Vice President of Relationships, I decided that there is one person, there is one decent person worth doing that, me. However, when next time the next president came, she contributed her marketing experience to create a new design, new branding and logo, and our designs are not eclectic anymore. Besides, we had more different activities on our social media, idioms of the week, inner contests in the club, many activities, many different interesting posts, and sometimes I got really overwhelmed. What the picture you're seeing right now, it is a really unique picture, and I don't think you will see it anymore. It is the program where we create our designs. And you may see how many designs, how many different posts, and I got overwhelmed. However, unlike 2 years ago when I was starting as a VPPR, the thing which was happening very often at that time isn't happening right now. What the thing that sometimes, very often, when I was going to bed, I was thinking, oh my God, I have to do something for Dnipro Hills promotion. Now I don't think so, because I learned to plan in advance. I know I learned the schedules of each social media, and I learned to write the post in advance. I learned to contact the people, to give to ask people to send me the information on time. And that is why the PPR, Vice President of Relationships, not only creative one, but this person is also a leader. However, do I have the moral right to apply for this position for the third time? I think not anymore. I think I have to give a chance to other people to take all this background and to go on doing that, to maintain this high standard and to improve it, of course. And talking about me, I'm going to do other crazy things. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Nataly, for your report and for sharing all that was done. And I will pass the word to our secretary, Lesia Yurshyshyn.
Hello, dears. Actually, as a secretary, this year was also very remarkable for me. First of all, I think that secretary is just a guy or a girl who should record and report all the things we we organize on our meetings. But of course, it was my big mistake. Actually, the responsibility of secretary is much more bigger. And I truly believe that without all this work and without all these skills I increased during this year, I can't be so effective on my current job, not in Dnipro Hills, but in current life. And I am sure that all things we already do in Toastmasters, they really helps us to improve as leader and as a personality. So maybe number one, what I wanted to share with you is Excel. Of course, I knew something about Excel. Of course, I have a lot of things I should learn from Excel. But when we prepare our agenda, I understand that there is so much function in this smart program, and we really can't organize not just tablets from this program, and we really can create very visual and very well organized and structured agendas. And for me, maybe it was like invention number one from all my year. Another thing, of course, secretary was very concerning to VP of Education, and of course, I have a lot of responsibilities on our Toastmaster website to help our president to organize and to make everything is very structured. I mean, all our base of members, all other things. And for me personally, it maybe gives more opportunities to realize that it's very important to make all our affairs and all our deals in good order. Because when you know that there is a lot of folders on our computer, on our Google Disk, on our Toastmaster site, you just continue have this in good order, and you can very easily find it when really this information is needed for you. So for my personal growth, it was really a good training how to organize my life, and how to organize all things you should really should do on your work. And maybe the last thing I wanted to tell you is, of course, about flexibility. Because when we talk about planning, when we talk about team co-working, very often we see some events that change everything in 1 second. And this year teach me that first you should not panic, then realize all the other options you can do, and then choose the best variant for this situation. And I am really appreciate all our officers team and all our group work, because except it, I can be reach as much as I reach during this year. Thank you guys, and hope our future work still will be continue, because we have so many experience to share with new officers team. Thanks.
Thank you, Lesia. We give you virtual hugs. And I pass the word to our treasurer, Alina Bondar.
Hi everyone, I will be quite short. As I already told that I love money and I like dealing with money, so I enjoyed the collection of membership dues. I had two very important terms. It is the end of September and end of March to remind everyone to get paid. And also it's very important for me to have at least 20 members for our club to be considered to be presidents distinguished by the end of June, and all of these tasks I've completed. And I hope for someone of the next position it will be either learning new other techniques, but for me it was mostly like I knew everything, but I just enjoyed doing the work I did, dealing with money and helping my Dnipro Hills club. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alina, for being persistent and very responsible for collecting money as well. But not only for this, you were doing quite a lot apart from this. But anyway, thanks a lot for your contribution. And the word goes to Tetiana Bilous, our Sergeant at Arms.
Hello for everyone. As for me to be a Sergeant at Arms, it is very easy. Because I was responsible only for physical background for our club. It means that I try to have a good relationship between our members club and the owners of premises. And you know that in Merlows, personnel have never interrupted our speeches. They were very kindly, and they give us opportunity to set up our meetings as we wanted. Also, being Sergeant at Arms, I thought two things. First of all, it is that the most important thing what we have, it is the time. And it means that our meeting should be prepared in time. I arrived more early, and maybe you don't notice that on the table you can find back belts, pens for our meetings, and also forms for our technical team. I tried to make a situation in our club that you can feel yourself like home. And also being Sergeant at Arms, it means to be responsible for different things, like this several things, our banner, and I have in my flat, and I will give it for our new Sergeant at Arms, our screen and our projector. And I hope that our next Sergeant at Arms will be happy to conduct this role. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tetiana. Tetiana ended the speeches of officers, and I want to add that actually only some of responsibilities were presented, as most all of our officers actually were involved in creative part and in organization of all the events. So it was a huge work done, but it was also a great fun. And just a couple more to say. So as you can now see, our officers' cosmic ship of 2019-2012 has landed. You guys were the best. I love you to the moon and back. And what else I can say is I truly appreciate all of our leaders team, first of all, also all our members for your support, for everything you've done, for your growth, for your speeches. And this is truly remarkable to be a member of such a great club that we have. And now we are ready to pass our spaceship to a new team that is ready to take off. And we will be helping you as much as we can to launch your cosmic ship successfully. And we will meet our new members of crew, so to say, shortly. right after the table topic session. And I appreciate your attention for